Listen up, I really need you to hear this. This isn't just another career comparison. No, this is a reality check. Think of it as a warning, especially for anyone out there chasing that huge salary package. Because, trust me, I've seen the other side of that dream, and it is not what you think it is. Let's get into it.
You know, every middle-class student in India, we have this one dream just burned into our minds, right? Get that 10 lakh package, save the family, be the hero. And you work for it. You absolutely fight for it. And you get it. But nobody, and I mean nobody, ever tells you the real price you're going to pay.
So let's start with part one, the hero's early victory. We're going to follow two very different paths here. First up is Arjun, who dives headfirst into the super fast-paced world of IT. And then there's Vijay, who chooses that steady, predictable path, a government job. Now, Arjun, he gets a head start at just 22 years old, driven by this super aggressive, growth-at-all-costs mindset. For him, cash in hand is king. Vijay, on the other hand, he actually spends 2 years preparing. He starts at 24, and he's all about stability. He's playing the long game, not looking for those immediate rewards. And by the time he's 28, Arjun is absolutely flying. We're talking 22 lakhs per annum. He's jumped companies, climbed that corporate ladder, and he is, without a doubt, the success story. I mean, he's earning almost 3 times what his friend Vijay is making at this point. Meanwhile, you've got Vijay, 8.5 lakhs. Now, by society standards, he's just being left in the dust, right? He's the underdog, the safe player, who's clearly losing the race. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like a competition at this point. And for Arjun, man, that victory feels amazing. It's everything he dreamed of. He clears his education loan in what feels like no time. He goes out, buys a new car, always has the latest phone. He becomes that Sharma ji ka ladka that everyone talks about. He's the hero who lifted his family up. He feels like he literally won the lottery. But then you hit 35, and the dream, it starts to change. The success story starts to show some cracks. So what on earth happens? Why does the dream start to go sour? And that brings us to part 2, the midlife trap. Now, this is the part nobody ever puts on their LinkedIn profile. This is the hidden cost of that high-flying package, the price you really start paying in your 30s. There's a name for it: golden handcuffs. See, that huge salary has now funded a lifestyle with a massive home loan, a car loan, expensive school fees. You're not rich. You are caught in an EMI trap. And you can't just leave that high-stress job that pays for it all, because really, the bank owns you. And the pressure just keeps mounting. First, you hit that 30% tax bracket, which eats a huge chunk of everything you earn. The EMIs just keep getting bigger. And then, the fear kicks in. The fear of being replaced by AI, the fear of the next recession, and the ultimate terror for anyone in tech, ageism. The industry starts seeing you as expensive and outdated after you hit 45. Now let's flip back for a second. While Arjun is running on this treadmill, just terrified of falling off, what's happening with Vijay? He gets a guaranteed 25% salary bump from the pay commission. He isn't out there chasing hikes. He's quietly building a legacy. And you know what? He sleeps peacefully at night. This brings us to part 3, the silent winner. We're talking about the long game now, from age 45 to 60. And this is where the tortoise doesn't just catch up to the hare, he blows right past him. I mean, just look at the two paths here. It's so clear. Arjun's career is a rocket. It's this explosive, thrilling launch that just flatlines hard after 45. Vijay's career? It's a staircase. Yeah, it's slow and steady, but with these big, predictable jumps every 10 years from the pay commission, it just never stops climbing, all the way to retirement. But you know, it's not even just about the salary. It's about the hidden wealth. A massive part of Vijay's compensation is basically invisible. It's in the perks: housing allowance, comprehensive medical coverage for his entire family, other benefits. These are all things Arjun has to pay for out of his own pocket, after he's already been taxed. Over a lifetime, this invisible wealth saves Vijay crores. And here it is, the final scorecard. Arjun, yeah, he earned more in total salary, 6.5 crores to Vijay's 5.8. But look at what actually matters at the end of the day, the retirement corpus. Vijay ends up with a larger, guaranteed 4 crores. Arjun's is smaller, and it's totally vulnerable to whatever the market does. The tortoise has won. So let's wrap this up. Part 4, the final verdict. Now, this isn't about which job is better. It's about understanding the fundamental choice you're making. It's a choice between speed and safety. Let's just break down the core trade-off one last time. The IT job is the undisputed winner when it comes to cash flow. It gives you the money right now to pay for your luxuries. But the government job, it's the winner on net worth, on peace of mind. It doesn't just pay for your luxuries, it pays for your life.
So here's the bottom line. The private sector gives you speed. The government sector gives you safety. Both are a struggle. One is a sprint, the other is a marathon. Neither one is right or wrong, but you absolutely must choose your struggle wisely.